What is up, YouTube's Mountain Man Magic? And I'm just wondering, do you like magic? Do you like sharing magic with others? Would you be interested in sharing magic with younger youngsters? Well, what if I told you if you have a library in your town, there's the potential for you to put on a free magic tournament, a free magic draft for teens and young adults in your town. It's basically the greatest thing ever that could happen to a younger player. You can make it happen, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about, the details behind it. Let's get into it. I don't know if you've been to a library lately, but they're awesome. Movies? They got them. Music? Yep. Books? Check. Books on tape? Double check. Video games? Oh yes. Wi-Fi hotspots? Got some of those too. Budgets for running events within the community? What? Yeah, libraries have budgets for more than just updating their materials. They're community centers. And besides offering awesome stuff like books and even giving phone apps where you can rent stuff and movies and video games, they often have some sort of budget that allows them to create and host events tailored towards specific age groups, especially those like middle schoolers, high schoolers, young adults. Sometimes libraries have a difficult time coming up with events that'll be well attended by the audience they're targeting. And any event that is targeting a younger audience is going to be competing with things like video games and the sports they're playing and Fortnite. Everything's competing with Fortnite. The question now, is your library having a hard time putting on events that are well attended? If so, this might be an area where you could help. You might ask, is this an opportunity to introduce a younger generation to magic? Absolutely. And maybe you've already connected the dots, but this is where you can approach your library about potentially hosting an event like a magic draft. I'm going to put in the description of this video the exact emails I've sent to my library in trying to get one of these up and running. So if you're interested in this, please feel free to leave me any questions in the comments. Whatever I can do to help you get this off the ground, I am more than willing to do. Email me, Twitter, whatever is convenient for you, Reddit, just shoot me a message. I will help however I can. And I think you should be interested. I think anyone who likes magic, who likes sharing magic and trying to really help grow this community and help the youngest generation of this community should be interested in reaching out to their library or some type of community organizer and just seeing if there's an opportunity there. Yes, it will require some work for you, but I promise it is more than worth it. And if you're thinking your town is too small, I found out about this in a town of 600 people, Big Piney, Wyoming. Huge shout out to Genevieve and Zach. Thank y'all for setting this thing up, for just being awesome role models for that young generation there. Y'all are just awesome. And we actually got to go and play at this small tournament. Shout out to Sam. Good games, my friend. It's just an awesome time. And every time I go, I just want to shout it from the rooftops to see if someone else is willing to go out there and try and get this started in their community. And I could ramble about this all day, but to spark notes the process, the first thing you got to do is just reach out to your library and see, hey, do you guys have a budget for hosting events tailored towards young adults, middle schoolers, high schoolers, that kind of thing? Again, this info will be in the description of this video. Then you ask if they're looking for events or if they have any scheduling gaps or something that you could help with as an organizer of an event. If those work out, then you just ask, hey, can I come in and meet with you in person and maybe just lay out my plans for what I think would be an awesome event that I would be more than happy to help get off the ground. If they say no at any point or they're just not interested, you just say thank you for your time. Please let me know if anything does change in the future. This may be reminiscent of another video I made. I do just want to give a quick update. Fortunately for me, I reached out to my coordinator of events at my local library. They're booked for 2018, but 2019, I think we're going to be able to get something going. And it may have helped that when I showed up to talk with the woman who was in charge of it, there was a group of 4 kids and a volunteer playing D&D, and they'd all heard of magic, and I just went in there and started, nerding out with them a little bit. It was awesome. But clearly there's an interest in this game in the community, but no one's approached them about putting on an event like this. So I will continue to make videos around this, just trying to urge people to get out there and do it with updates about hopefully getting this going in my community. If you have any questions about the budget for this kind of thing, any type of information like that, again, don't hesitate to reach out to me in whatever medium works best for you. And one reason I'm fairly passionate about this is because when I was a kid, if something like this was going on, I think it just would have been the greatest thing in the world. It'd be an awesome time to find something that gives you confidence, that just you have fun, you get to hang out with your friends and just do something different. And it's It's just awesome. And all it takes is someone putting in the time to volunteer and just set it up. So if I can encourage any of you to go out there and do it, I think it'd be pretty cool. So again, big shout out to Big Piney. Thank you all for putting on just an awesome event, making a good time, a good atmosphere for younger kids, older kids to just come and play and just, it was awesome. That's it for me. I appreciate y'all watching. Hit that subscribe button to stay tuned for future videos, updates on this type of event, all that good stuff. Hit the thumbs up button if you like the video. Either way, thank y'all for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Peace. So no funny bit at the end of this video. I just want to, again, encourage you. If you love this game, if you love this community, if you want to try and help it grow and help the youngest generation who may not be able to afford it or have the access to an LGS, all it really could take is some of your time, a willingness to just put yourself out there. And I would just encourage you, honestly, go for it, because it could be amazing for someone. In this kind of effort, this is where real change is made. This is where you can really have that significant impact in a younger person's life. So again, shout out to Genevieve and Zach for just being awesome people, for inspiring me. Here's to many more events in the future. Again, just thank you all for watching. Peace.